Morning YouTube hikers, Ray from Hike-ALOT. Hey, coming to you this morning to do a quick product review on the puffy jacket that I carry while I'm out on the trail, the Decathlon Trek 100. Let's jump in. Okay guys, when I bought this jacket, I was looking for something that's going to meet a few things. I wanted it to be lightweight because I am planning on carrying it. I wanted it to be very packable, something I could get down to a pretty small size, so I was definitely leaning toward the down side of the world. It needed to be warm. I needed to get down into the 20s, at least low 30s, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then at the same time, I didn't want to spend a fortune on a jacket. I'm cheap. I don't want to just frivolously go throw money out on some of these jackets that are out there and not really know what they're like. But this one had a price point that was palatable, and so I was comfortable kind of taking the chance on it. So jumped on this jacket about a year ago, and I haven't regretted it one bit whatsoever. This comes in, they say it goes down, it keeps you comfortable between 23 and 41 degrees. I run warm, so I've definitely worn this jacket into the high 20s and been perfectly comfortable with it, especially wearing something like this, like a sort of a mid layer and then a base layer beneath it. But yeah, as from a packability perspective, this thing comes in about the size of a Nalgene bottle, maybe a little bit more. Weight wise, it's super light. I'll actually pull it out. I think it ran just over 10 ounces. It's 800 fill down. It does stuff into the left zipper pocket as opposed to having a separate secondary stuff sack, which I really prefer. That way I'm not trying to keep it with one more thing while I'm out on the trail. So let's crack it open here and take a look at it. Okay, so obviously when I store this, I do not store it in the bag. I only compress it down like this when I'm out on trail. So normally it stays hung up in my house on the shelf. But you guys can see it's ample sized. It does come in several different colors. When I bought it, I opted for this blue that was about the least offensive color it had when I placed my order. Now I did go through, pull up the tag here for you guys. So when I ordered, I did go through and I ordered a size up from what I normally would have ordered, just because I knew I was going to be layering it and putting a lot of stuff on underneath it too. As you can see, stitching wise, everything, I've not had any issues. I've not had feathers coming out of it. I really haven't had a lot of complaints with it. Now I do only use it when I'm on the trail. It's not like I wear this around town and all of that fun stuff. It's this is pretty much just for my my trail wear. All right, so here it is on, guys. Like I said, I went about a size higher than what I would normally do. Let's see, I have the two outside pockets, nothing on the inside. Both pockets on the outside do zip, both the left and right, but like I said, keep in mind that the left pocket's where it stores back into. I leaned toward this jacket too because I wanted something with a hood, and it did have a nice ample hood on it. If I did have to have a critique of it, I wish it had a drawstring on here so that when you get the hood up and you get everything ratcheted down, you could tighten the sides in, but you really can't. But I mean, honestly, it's not been earth-shattering for me because I do wear a beanie all the time, and usually that kind of fills the gap for it. Like I said, the jacket is warm. Price point on it about the time I'm doing this video right now, it's right at about 90 bucks, so it's very economical, especially compared to some of these $300, $400, $500 jackets. That one other area of improvement that I think they could make on the jacket is if, other than just the horizontal stitching, you also had the vertical up and down so that it would lock the down into smaller areas. But having said that though, I really haven't had stuff shift around a lot, but I also haven't had the jacket wet. So I understand if I actually got caught out in the rain with it, it would probably shuffle around a little bit, and I may have a different opinion of it then. But it's definitely met my need. I do have a synthetic jacket that if I know it's going to be raining, I take it out instead. But if it's going to be pretty dry, I'm running with this one. I haven't been disappointed at all with the jacket. So coloring on the jacket. So I know they run a black. They run this sort of navy blue. They run a bright blue. They have a green, and they have a sort of a reddish orange color. When I ordered it size-wise, it had pared it down to, I think, the bright blue, the orange, and then this one. So that's the one I went. So I'm guessing the green and the black ones sell out relatively fast. So. Oh yeah, so if you're out there on the market for a puffy, you want something that's going to keep you warm but also not break the bank at the same time, this might be a great option to check out for you. Like I said, I've ran it down into the mid-20s while out on the trail overnight, and it's kept me warm. So if you want to check this jacket out, I'll throw a link down to their website here in the description below, and go out and check it out. Like I said, it's been a good one for me. I have 0 complaints out of it. And if you're watching this out on the trail today, just remember, as always, left foot, right foot, repeat. We'll see you out there soon.